While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. Where we last left off, Geralt was hovering just above a beached and bloated whale, and we were heading down the coast, clearing out some of the many question marks that have appeared along the coastline now that we've actually found one of the notice boards in the area. The one over here is off the coast, but only just. So I figure we can just swim straight in for it. Take out some drowners while we're in the area. Actually get my crossbow out so I can do it properly. Let's see. Looks like this is supposed to be a hidden treasure. How about you? You want any of these? Yeah, just swim in there for now. Alright, well, I guess that's that. Just a diagram and a couple other things. Nothing too impressive, but... well, it's, check that question mark off the box. Off the map. So, let's just get back onto the shore. See what other trouble awaits us. A couple of things on this little peninsula here. Bandit camp. I think I saw a red name there. But regardless, it's always good to get some weapon oil going. Alright, yeah, names were red, but their levels are safely green. Damn it. Well, looks like there's a whole bunch more in the ruins a little further in. Alright, yeah. When the armies are busy killing each other, it is a chance for pirates and bandits and other opportunists to strike at soft civilian targets without fear of reprisal, because everybody around here has better things to worry about. Or if not better, then bigger. Bigger things to worry about. So those kill animations, you may have noticed this by now, but there's a sort of a give and take with them. Oh, damn it. Got the timing just completely wrong there. Alright, that takes care of that. But yeah, the kill animations have a bit of a give and take to them. Because, well, on the one hand... Ooh, nice. Just happened to cross that. On the one hand, while you are in the middle of your kill animation, and Geralt is, then he is effectively invulnerable. no one who attacks him will deal any damage. And really that's the least they could do, considering that you are unable to quit out or escape a kill animation in any way. But on the other hand, your Quen shield is not invulnerable while Geralt is doing the kill animation. And so they can very pointlessly deplete your Quen shield while you are busy hacking someone into pieces. And of course, the kill animations are particularly common to have because of the mutation that I keep active most of the time, which is the one that gives me an extra plus 5% damage for each hit I make without being hit in return, and I'm guessing I'm not getting up there. It looks like I should be able to get up there, but nothing I am doing is allowing that to happen. So, best to just forget it. Anyway, over here we've got ourselves a smuggler's cache, which in all cases is 2 or 3 barrels full of air that are tied to chests that float underneath them, basically as a way to hide contraband or expensive goods while getting around tariffs and other sorts of legal measures. Oh, almost didn't get that one. Or those. Now over here we've got ourselves a tiny little bay. And across from that looks like some sort of shipbuilding outfit. Got some cranes. Ships set up over the water. Few floating docks. And a bunch of pirates that have taken it over. Always a good idea to go after the ranged guys first. There's just less to worry about. That takes care of that. Another abandoned site reclaimed.
Where does Joseph get all his food from, eh?
Joined the Baron's men. He's a big lad, tough, don't fear others and eager to use his fists.
Sir, Baron, I'd rather starve to death.
Well, on your way to achieving that.
Oh, looks like I'm overburdened. Not by too much. But man, I got a lot of weapons. And a lot of these journeyman repair kits. So I'm being so free about using them. Sadly, not enough. Not enough to reduce my weight load there.
What?
Well, maybe I can sell some stuff off to this guy. Well, looks like he deals in the right goods. Unfortunately, since this is New Game Plus, and all of the weapons are based on my current level, and all the weapon prices are based on the weapon levels, if I am going to sell all of these things, I will need to buy some expensive stuff off the merchant, just so he can have enough gold to actually buy all of this crap. No. We need more than just another emerald. Alright, I've gotten partway of the list now. Man, diamonds are expensive. Especially cut diamonds, like the one I'm looking at here. Alright, yeah, I might as well get rid of that silver. I believe it does weigh something. Ah, damn it. Okay. Let's see if one more diamond is enough stuff. I don't actually want to get rid of too many of those plain white shirts. Or any of my green Witcher weapons. Damn! One extra diamond was not, in fact, enough. And oh yeah, that's something interesting that you're going to notice here, which is that all of the silver weapons that I find are going to say they do more damage than Erendite. But they won't. Because they compare themselves to Erendite's original damage. Yeah, I don't even need 15 of those guys. Let's see. You know, it might actually be worth it to swap to a new silver sword like these. Or steel sword, sorry. Although it is a bit hard to tell
So long.
which one I should switch to. Like, is that the overall number? That 60? Or is that after the damage penalty is added? Looks like the comparison number does not take weapon damage into account. So the Princess What's-Her-Face sword there. Ah, damn it. Don't have enough money again. Just barely, no less. Just need to sell something. Yeah, that should do it. I am actually going to hang on to Vetus.
So long.
Just because, you know, I spent so much time with it. Oh, who are you?
Why are you crying?
Me betrothed went to the woods to see to his snares. He didn't come back. Something must have happened. Heard him scream, but was afeard to go there myself.
I'll go to the woods, see if I can find him.
Thank ye. I've coin. I'll pay ye.
Well, it's good that you offered, because I was going to ask. Geralt is not a wandering hero, he is a wandering monster slayer. And monster slayers, just like exterminators,
Went this way.
have expenses that need to be paid by their clients. Sounds like wolves. Ah, dogs. Close enough. Especially with these dogs. Dang it all. Tearing me a new one here. Still a couple more, but wanted to give my health some time to regenerate before jumping back in. Okay, good. Did not die to wild dogs. And
Won't have good news for the woman. Wild dogs killed her man.
yep, while he was setting up his traps by the look of it. Well, at least it was a straightforward job. Just head out into the woods, find a dead body surrounded by animals, kill the animals, head back.
You didn't find him?
No, I did, but
Nay, don't say it. It's clear from your face. Please, take this coin.
thanks. And I truly am sorry.
Might I at least fetch his body?
Wouldn't advise it. It's dangerous. If you decide to go anyway, it's near his snares.
Thank ye. Farewell.
Yeah, I suppose that's a plus. Didn't get too far, didn't get lost in the woods before the dogs found him. Oh, another bandit camp. Hey guys. You just gonna stare at me? Or are we gonna do something here? And also cannibals? And yeah, new sword, new oils.
Keep it together, That's right.
Dang it. I'm gonna go get you now. See what I think of ranged enemies. That's what I think of ranged enemies. But yeah, apparently things are going even worse down in southwest Velen than we had previously thought. Because some of the folks around here have gone completely tribal and turned to cannibalism. I'm not saying that one is necessarily related to the other, but these guys have definitively done both. Well, looks like we've found a town here that has gone cannibal. That's what I think about your parrying me. Alright, and there we go. Man, good thing I got rid of all those weapons, because I got a whole bunch more to grab. Also, it's kind of amazing how Geralt knows these guys are cannibals. Just from looking at them. Oh dear. Yeah, it looks like they aren't the original owners of this town, the original occupants. That much is clear from the bodies and the axes buried in door frames. But it does look like I found the treasure in Condyle. So let's keep going. Find even more bandit camps. And or cannibal camps. Man, they're really packed in close together around here. Let's see. Yeah.
Slay you like a dog.
Keep just running through the oil here. Alright, that takes care of that. Damn it. Oh, friendly fire. And there's the Cannibal Chief. Damn it. Alright, here we go. Guess this guy must have just kept on backing up to end up this far away. Okay, there we go. The grab all button is the same as the jump button. That's why occasionally you see me run up to a body, and instead of picking it clean, I just jump over it.
Blood hasn't even dried.
Ah, here's our evidence. Well, that and the fact that they hang people and keep them in their little encampment instead of, you know, finding a big tree and hanging them from that, like, you know, civilized people. Oh, even more stuff. These guys sure do have a lot of crap. Anyway. Yep, got another thin peninsula over that way. Another couple of question marks. Let's see what we can find. Also, I am running around the roads here just in case I can find another marker. No such luck, though. And yeah, more cannibals.
That's it, you're in for it.
Yep, sure enough.
Gotta get around him.
It'd be a bit awkward getting up onto that platform, because, yeah, Geralt cannot jump during combat. The jump button is replaced with the roll around button. And it appears as if the other cannibals there were...
What now, you?
Oh, that's who they were busy with. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I was doing so well for a while there, too. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that says. Muck something. But it's pretty obvious what they are. They're drowners. They are reskinned drowners.
That stench.
Oh, good. Here I was thinking I was going to miss out on another chance to power up my sword. Luckily, I handled it. But yeah, considering that the cannibals were at an appropriate level for Geralt, and these guys aren't... I can see how they tore them into pieces. Who tore the cannibals into pieces? And yeah, that other one just took so many hits that I got a free new charge for my sword. As a matter of fact, if this is the same... Yeah, it is. Might just get another free charge. Damn it. Of course I... Whoop. Nope. Instant death got him before I could. Not that I'm complaining too hard. I mean, I could always de-equip the instant death
like that silver.
skill if it really bothered me. Honestly, it doesn't. Because, you know, getting a charge for Erendite is nice. Killing a monster in one hit that would normally take 10, 20 hits, that's awesome. Alright. And if you other Muckwoonsons want some of this? No? Alright then, let's find out what this shack is. See if there's any markers around here, points of interest. I mean, just because it doesn't have a question mark doesn't mean it's completely valueless. And yeah, sure enough, there are a bunch of crates in here. Not much too valuable, but plenty of stuff to grab and then sell. Also that wasp's nest, but well, that's not something I would want to grab or sell. And also there's a ship, or sorry, a boat, just on the dock here. That's useful. And apparently there's a spoils of war right over here, so sweet. Let's get down there, kill some drowners, grab some stuff. Hope they aren't too overpowered to be shot by my crossbow. Oh, there they are. Alright, that's a 2-shot drowner. Well, that's no problem. And on ships like this, there are basically 2 places to check. First is the aft cabin here. Got fairly generic... Oh, hang on. So this is why you would want to come around here. Because there's Witcher stuff. And yeah, that's how you can tell. Because there are these sort of scratches to represent one of the Witcher schools. And you can find it, you can always find it in the vicinity of Witcher gear. Anyway. So I have checked the aft cabin. Wasn't any Witcher gear back there. But there should be a way to get into the hold of the ship. Which is best done with as full of breath as possible. And yeah, sure enough, here's a staircase. I can just get in there. Look around. Aha! Master-crafted woven weapons, looks like. A couple other containers with generic stuff in them. But yeah, not too bad. And I apparently also grabbed whatever it was that qualified as the spoils of war while I was down there. Probably the chest I found in the aft cabin. Anyway, with that dealt with, we'll We'll head over to the narrow peninsula over here and see what's up this way. Hidden treasure. Okay. Burned out ruin of a hut. And a grave hag. With a very big death's head on over her. Right, grave hags are necrophages, so that's that. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, she hit me once, and that took off more than half of my health. And she hit me twice, and that killed me. Yeah, you may have noticed there, but the game just decided not to list her level. Instead, it was just a couple of question marks. So, yeah. That grave hag is not just more powerful than me, but so much more powerful than me that they seriously suggest against doing anything about it. Luckily, I'm right back in the thick of things straight away. And then instant death triggered, and everything became okay. Some sort of issues there. I'm being honest, I wasn't quite clear on whose money that guy was stealing and why, but clearly it didn't work out for him. Anyway, just need to cross the inlet here. Should give me a relatively straight path towards the next question mark. And yeah. So what you just saw there was a very good example of why I prefer to have instant death instead of more erendite charges. Because erendite charges would have made the Grave Hag possible as an enemy to beat, but instant death made her a laughable enemy to beat. Alright, what do we got over here? Oh, deserters. Okay. Out of the cannibal region, I guess. Alright, I heard that bow. Certainly not going to let that one go. And there's just that deserter leader with the shield there.
Come on.
Dang it. Trying to time that correctly. Did not work out. By the way, the overall best way to run down a shield carrier's stamina so that they drop their shield is with consecutive, unrelenting, heavy attacks, like what I'm doing here. You know, for some reason, I'm just not connecting instead of dealing stamina to them. So I don't know what was going on with that. Okay. So apparently this group of marauders decided that perhaps the softest targets they could attack would be the nearby graveyard. Because, you know, it's not even that they're unarmed and don't know how to fight. They just straight up... well, they're just straight up dead. Huh. That guy is glowing red, even though I cannot interact with his body. Don't know what's up with that. Anyway, that's enough of that. It's about time I repaired my steel sword a bit more. Top off the Erendite. And speaking of topping off, I happen to know that the graveyard they are talking about is full of ghosts.
Oh, you witch fucker!
I mean, unless it's this little grave or dig site over here, which it might be. Oh, which it is. Huh. So it's not that, but... I mean, yeah, there is a graveyard down here in this area, which is full of deadly undead. That's what I was thinking of. And, hey, a Spectral might still come in handy for that. Although it looks like I've got a different target for Erendite before then. Look like a griffin, so that would be hybrid. Hey, where are you going? I'm a witcher. I want to kill you. Come on down. Let's have some fun.
Come on.
Oh, got his attention. Whoops. I think I used Axii instead of Quen for some reason. Yeah, the wing sweeps have a very wide attack radius. Really gotta watch out for those. Oh. Going for the flying grab, are we? Well, that can backfire on you. Oh. So, Griffin was using his, like, using the wing to block there. So my mutation, by the way, is charged up to an extra 100% damage. Come on, come on. That's what I want to see. So, yeah, the ability is maximum. The most extra damage I can get from not being hit is 250% damage. And that is on top of what Erendite does. Such that what should be an impossible fight, so long as I avoid getting hit, is actually not only possible, but actually doable within a reasonable time frame. just simply because my base damage has been multiplied by so many factors. So yeah, even though I am well past the area where my level would allow me to go safely, I don't care. Let's keep going. Alright, looks like I am crossing over the area that we were exploring. Me and Kira Metz earlier. Got some wolves over there. Don't want to deal with some overleveled wolves. But what I could do is... oh, yep, get a new marker for byways. And maybe kill whatever monsters are here. Which, if I recall, might be necrophages.
Ghouls. And where there's ghouls, there's usually corpses.
Level 77 ghouls. I'm gonna watch myself here. Well, there we go. Alright. Now, by killing one of the ghouls, however, the other ghouls have started regenerating. So that is why they are pulsing red like that. It's because there is a dead body in the area and they regain health when that is the case.
Anyone there? You can come out. It's safe now.
Fortunately, I killed them all fast enough that... oh, hang on. Someone is coming out. I assume.
A witcher.
What happened?
Nilfgaardians came plundering, looking for valuables, as if we was rich.
Who killed them? Couldn't have been you.
I don't know. Must have been those beasts you slaughtered.
Something stinks, and I don't mean the corpses.
Was how it was. Why dwell on it?
You're hiding something. Gonna find out what it is.
There's not here. Black ones didn't even find anything.
Out of my way.
And what do the black ones expect to find, hmm? Anyway, looks like... oh, yeah, once again, we are 10 points away from being all caught up. But as I keep gaining levels, that's... well, that means I'm roughly keeping pace. I'm not finding anything too out of the ordinary here. But yeah, as you saw, this is actually a contract, and I'm not sure I spoke with the contract giver, which is actually kind of a problem. Oh, there's a third guy.
Godspeed to ye.
You see the monsters that you can kill as part of contracts. Those are just out there very often. And you can just incidentally run into them and kill them, claim their trophies, carry it around for a while.
Wasn't a fair fight. Didn't stand a chance. Jaws strong enough to crush armor.
Uh-oh.
Thrown to the ground with great force. Internal hemorrhaging. Scent of blood still strong. Ought to follow it.
There's nothing there.
Tracks lead to this house. what happened here.
What do you mean, what happened?
You're all still in danger, and only I can help. I'm the only one who can rid you of this threat.
What do I know?
Listen, you. If you don't tell me everything you know, you could all die. Understand? Is that a burden you can live with?
There's tunnels beneath the village.
Tunnels.
Elven ruins. We scavenge them for trinkets, small treasures. Sell them to Novigrad merchants. No one expected anything bad to come of it. We dug through some rubble. Found a chamber. The beast slept inside. We felled the prop so the ceiling would collapse. Didn't bury the monster, though.
What did the monster look like?
'Twere dark down below. Couldn't see.
So how'd it kill the Nilfgaardians?
I ran. Couldn't watch it happen.
Give me the key to the door.
You'd go in.
No, want to pour wax through its head, tell you your fortune. Now give me the key. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You dug through to the monster's lair, then buried the entrance, but the Nilfgaardians opened it again to look for treasure. Beast killed the Black Ones and returned to its lair. You wanted to bury the corpses, but their stench lured ghouls to the village. Now I'm here. Sound about right?
'Tis as you say. Yes.
I'm going down there. If I'm gone long, run. Barring the door, nailing it shut resolves nothing. There are other ways out of the tunnels. Gotta be.
Alright, guess we're doing this.
Planks can be lifted.
And there's the tunnel.
Fur shreds. An Ekimara. Hibernated here till the villagers woke it.
So Rosti the Ekimara. Should probably figure out what the heck that is. Let's see. Grave Hags. Just met one of those. Jenny of the Woods. A particular kind of night wraith. And, okay. Vampires. Okay, where is the vampire oil? Oh, there it is. Sort of ruby red one. But yeah, most vampires are in the Witcher series are clearly inhuman monsters whose... well, there's an exit right there. Whose common denominator is that they enjoy drinking the blood of mortals. Other than that, they can be a pretty diverse group. Oh, here we go. Anyway, yeah, there's a contract, which means that if I bring this thing's head to the right person, I can get a fairly decent sum for it. But, unfortunately, because I am facing this thing first and finding the quest giver second, I am not allowed to negotiate the terms of my payment, which means I have to accept the base payment instead. Dang it. And yeah, I believe now I've got that, I've re-equipped my skills, because when I have a certain amount of toxicity in my system from drinking potions, then when I'm about to be hit, the world slows down, giving me more time to dodge out of the way. So that is the skill I picked up to replace the one that expands my toxicity based on the number of potion recipes I know, because this is New Game Plus, and technically I apparently don't know any potion recipes and will never get any. And yeah, Elven Ruins, trinkets. Black ones came looking for the source, so they could kill people and loot it. But as it turns out, there was an ancient vampire sleeping in the Elven Ruins. Killed the black ones, somehow put them on the surface, even though it sleeps underground, and that's where the that's where the Nilfgaardians would have gone. I don't know, maybe they drag the bodies up to the surface?
Gods, he lives!
Found an Ekimara hibernating underground. It was old. Must have been asleep for centuries.
An Ekimara?
Vampire. Won't trouble you again.
You cut off its head, drive a stake through its heart.
Did what I had to. Don't go down into those tunnels anymore. Ekimara aren't known to be loners.
We didn't hire you. Still, seems you deserve a...
You bet I do. Pay up. Farewell.
So how much did I get anyway? And how much further should I go? Starting to run out of question marks. Getting into unknown territory down here, and yeah, the nearest notice board is north. Oh, 210. It's not too bad. And heck, I did find a marker. Fast travel point. That's not nothing. But yeah, I'm not going further south blind. Not when I don't have to. Not when the notice board that would reveal the question marks down there is nowhere near the direction I was going. Really no point in keeping on in that direction. But yeah, there is a Nilfgaardian camp on the map. And I believe... Oh, water teleport. And down she goes. Decent amount of stuff, anyway. And... Might be a good idea to go straight to that notice board, but on the other hand, might also be good to start looking into some of these other quests. Although that one is well off into unexplored territory. So maybe not that one. But yeah, there is a Nilfgaardian camp in on the map, in the lower right-hand corner. And I believe you can get the contract from them. Since, you know, some of their troops died, and they want to find out what happened to them. Hey, yeah, there's the Ekimara's head. Did not plan to stake through his heart, because didn't really need to do that. But we did cut off his head. Something else in the Witcher series are the Elder Vampires. And Elder Vampires...
What now, you piece of
Well, I would not say that or that greater vampires in The Witcher are necessarily closer to the classic vampire myth, because there are a lot of classic vampire myths. Much like the monsters in The Witcher, the word vampire applies to a broad category of monsters.
Take it easy.
Okay, just sort of spawned in here. Yeah, apply to a wide variety of monsters that are collectively known for, you know, drinking human blood, among other things. But in terms of the Dracula version of the vampire myth, the greater vampires are closer to that
Greetings.
in how they behave.
Wouldn't mind.
Anyway, random peddler in the middle of nowhere has crap all for gold on hand, but maybe I can get some off him by buying a rune or two. Yeah, even this crappy blackjacks are at least worth 80.
Farewell.
It's kind of remarkable.
Run, Roach.
Anyway, so yeah, I've decided to just sort of do several of the things I had in mind at once. Decided to pick up one of the contracts, even though it's a Red Skull. I'm feeling fairly confident about my ability to take things on.
Go to the woods again. Learn it recent.
And I also wanted to go and
Or to bring an offering. What is it?
check out the notice board. Doesn't look like there's any contracts here. Man needed. Personal ads. Nursery rhyme. Scribbler for writing of notices needed. Clearly. No one breathed a word about what happened on Fyke Isle. Huh. Does that kid just keep running into my horse?
Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
So, yeah. Random blacksmith in the middle of nowhere. Get my equipment repaired at the very least. Maybe check out some of these swords, if they're all of the runic power level, or runic or epic, or whatever the exact name is. Then I just might want to trade in the weapon I've got right now. On the other hand, I do want to stay in Witcher gear, so that's staying. Don't need any of the armor and equipment I've picked up. Alright, let's buy some crafting materials here. Might be able to put this stuff to use one day. Ah, dang it. There. Okay, What do I need with a silver sword? Honestly.
So long.
Now, let's see. Relic. That's what they're called. Relics. And... Nope, nope, and no. Oh, so yeah, I already got the best of the bunch on my back.
Yeah?
Let me see what...
Now, unfortunately, relic weapons are very expensive, so I'm gonna have to give this guy a lot of money in order to... yeah, jeez. Yeah, another 200 here. Yeah, hardened leather, that's always useful. Comes up a lot.
So long.
And there we go.
Don't say no more. Cops, and a heap of monsters roaming about it.
Got coin to spare?
I might. Wouldn't mind.
Damn, no Gwent cards. Just a bunch of crap. However,
Wouldn't mind if you...
he is a Gwent player. Oh, good. Second decoy card. Always need at least 2 decoys when you're running a spy deck. It's just generally a good idea. Oh no. Okay, not too bad of a hand. Especially since I got my spy out. Okay, let's just start, let's start out by freezing out the front row, see what he does. Yeah, what do you know, he's got the same Foltest card that I do, and immediately decided to use it. Well, that's fine. I got some front row cards myself. Huh. Well... no. Yeah, the dragon card does not trigger unless the front row has a value of 10. Don't know why I just sort of spent him like that, though. I mean, it doesn't seem likely to come up, necessarily, but... especially since we're both playing a bunch of back row cards. Now, one thing I can do with those decoys, if nothing else, is convince the other guy to overcommit. There, see? I can't keep going like this. But what I can do is take a few cards back out so that I can use them in that third and final round. And meanwhile, I'll just use my leader card to make sure he keeps playing the cards in his hand while I bring back some other attack cards. And so while that guy won the second round handily, he now only has 1 card to play, while I have 2. It's not about the margin of victory. That's why it's always a good idea to convince them to overcommit, if you can. By beating them in the first round, and then just bluffing them into playing out their whole hand during the second round. Because the AI, at least, is convinced that it cannot take any chances. And must absolutely beat you in that second round, even if it has to play all or almost all of the cards it can during the second round. Now, the AI used to fall for this sort of thing much more easily early on,
in my sleep.
That's not way from Tom. I'll be back.
And so the AI for that has been improved since then. But it's still pretty easy to bluff the AI by winning the first round.
Me saviour, greetings to you. So, in for a share?
Finally time to customize Geralt's appearance. And yeah, like I said, he is actually charging. We've got a few different options for facial hair. And unlike most barbers, this one can actually put hair back on your face. I do like the goatee appearance. Shows a bit of ruggedness, while also showing a certain amount of attention to detail and cleanliness. But let's see if we can find a better haircut than the usual, just long hair with some of it tied back. Loosely gathered. That's what it's called. And yeah, the full mane just really is not doing it for me, for Geralt at least. And short, more of a normal haircut does not seem to be Geralt's style. Seems like a haircut for a younger man. God, speaking of which, no. Thank you, no. Alright, not too bad. Slicked back, trimmed. But I do like the whole wilder, longer haircut appearance. Yeah. Hard to argue with perfection.
So long.
Got a lump of bread today.
Anyway, horse has ended up over here somehow.
What's the rush?
Yeah, when you stop in a civilized location. Oh, come on, you can't jump that.
Come on, Roach.
When you stop in a civilized location, Roach will often just wander towards the nearest horse paddock. Someplace safe like that. Anyway.
Must be Honorton, village from the notice. Except necrophages. Great.
Ooh. Bunch of powerful Alghouls here. That is going to be a problem, actually. You see, Alghouls, unlike regular ghouls, have this special ability to grow spines that cause damage to be reflected back at you when you hit one of them. And if the damage is too much, then Geralt will just jump back. Meanwhile, I'm doing crap all damage to these guys because they're so much more powerful than me. Have such a high level by comparison. And while that Axii trick is supposed to make their spines go away, they're such a high level that it doesn't. And even though they aren't hitting me, the reflected damage I get by trying to hit them while the spikes are out is enough to do significant amounts of my health. And meanwhile, they're also around dead bodies, so they're also regenerating. Alright, yeah, here's me confirming it. Yeah, Axii is supposed to work on them. Axii is supposed to make their spines go away. But because their level is so much more higher than mine, it doesn't work on them. Not on these. And every time I hit them, I am taking a significant amount of damage. And they are healing so much, so fast, that, yeah, that'll happen. Maybe I should tackle Honorton later.